Hello everyone and welcome, and today we'll talk about the difference between a custodial wallet and a non-custodial wallet, and when is it good to have the one and when is it good to have the other, and when is it good to have the other and when is it not good to have the one. So if that's what you want, let's summarize everything quickly. So just in short, to make it easy, a custodial wallet is basically like having money in a bank. You give your money to the bank, an institution takes care of it, and that's the end of it. A non-custodial wallet, you are the bank. That sounds cool, and it is good, and it's also dangerous in a few ways, but don't worry about that too much now. That is the basic difference. Okay, before that, let's have a look at the pros of a custodial wallet. First of all, you get a normal username and password. That makes it very beginner friendly. It's as easy as managing your own bank account, your online portfolio. Then with that it comes the two-factor authentication, but the problem with this is that this is how far the safety goes, but we'll cover that a bit later. As I touched on earlier, it's very easy to manage. If you can run an online banking system, it's the same thing. The cons of a custodial wallet is you don't have the private key. We'll get into that. It's not as safe as I mentioned earlier with the two-factor authentication. You still give your money to an institution. This institution can be a bank, they can be robbed, they can be hacked, they can be whatever. You are at the mercy of said institution. So that is the one thing, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, and yeah, like I said, it's like having a bank with a bank account. But now the problem is others know who the coins belong to, because a government can come and they can say, who does this belong to, who does this belong to? Why is the private key so important? Well, first of all, every wallet on the blockchain has a public address. That is literally like your bank account on the blockchain. So everybody can see that. Anybody can also actually see how much money is at that public address. But if you don't have the private key, you don't know who that belongs to. Okay. The private key, on the other hand, that is literally your ID and your signature on the blockchain. Okay, that means everything that you do, you have to sign for with your private key. And this is also how the blockchain knows that you are the person you say you are. So the main difference between the custodial and the non-custodial wallet is you are in control of this key. Now, this changes a lot of things, but like I say, is if you lose this key, well, there are some serious consequences. But let's have a look at the pros of the non-custodial wallet. Now, first one is you have the private key, which means you are in charge and you can be anonymous on the blockchain as long as you have this key. It's much safer because you have the key and it's only you are the only one that really actually knows who you are, as long as you don't lose the key. But we'll get to that a bit later. Now, usually non-custodial wallets are much more comprehensive. They include wallets, exchanges. You can stake money in these wallets. You can do many things. You can lend it out. You can, wow, they've got lots of extra things going on. It's not just a wallet. Usually these wallets are way more advanced as well and at the cutting edge of technology. Now, number 5, you have an actual account on the blockchain, which means you are the bank. So all those decisions, you must make them. But that's a good thing. Okay, let's go. In cryptocurrency, that is fine. The cons of this: if you lose your private key, you lose everything. So it is very important to not lose this key, and also it's very important not to share this key with everybody. Now, these wallets are usually more advanced, and they do get technical. Sometimes they get very technical. So before moving to one of these wallets, I would suggest that you make sure that you understand what you must do and how to manage the specific one that you want to move to. So with that, they are really not beginner friendly at all. You do need to know your way around cryptocurrency, but that is fine. So to close off, I actually want to say that the main difference between the custodial and the non-custodial wallet is purely the key, the private key, and in whose possession that is. So in my humble opinion, if you're starting out, get a custodial wallet. That's going to be the easiest place to start. As you move into your journey of the cryptocurrency world, move over to a non-custodial wallet. Later on, that's definitely going to be a better place to be. But as I said, do understand what you're letting yourself in for, and you will never look back. So thank you guys for watching. I invite you guys to like and subscribe and do all of those things, and watch this. This is the next video that I suggest you watch, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much, and goodbye.